What's good, YouTube? It's D Gift, and I'm back. This is my second time recording this video. My camera died, or my screen capture didn't collect the entire video, but now my camera's dead, so I'm recording off of my phone. So I'm down bad. But I want to get this video out by tomorrow noon. So we got the Nets versus the Cavs. Y'all probably already know Collin, Sexton went crazy. Kyrie went crazy. KD went crazy. And James Harden had a triple-double. So it was a great game. I watched the entire thing. So, yeah, let's start here in the second quarter. And actually, yeah, let's start right here about almost halftime. And let's go from here. So when I was watching this game, first thing I noticed was Kyrie Irving, first 3 possessions, turnover, missed shot, and then he finally made one. Trying to get back in rhythm. It's probably a game plan getting the first 3 possessions. Not really a big deal, but, to me, I make everything a big deal. So here I am. I felt like Harden deferred a lot, which is okay on some nights. I think Harden should be the primary ball handler on this team. I think Kyrie Irving should be the third option. And obviously KD should be the first option, but with Harden being the ball handler. Their issue really isn't offense. Their issue doesn't stem from their offense. Their issue stems from them playing zero defense. And everyone's like, oh, first game with Kyrie, and that's an amazing move. He bobbled that, but it's still amazing. Everyone's like, oh, it's Kyrie's first game, and don't judge him, don't make a big deal. And it's not really a big deal, but when you look at who their coaches are and who's on their staff, you realize that their defense is a big deal. Their defense was a problem all season. Their defense has been a problem not just with Kyrie on the floor. It's been an all-season type thing, or without Harden. Like it's been an entire thing all season where they don't play defense. Mike D'Antoni's on their staff. Steve Nash is on their staff. They play no D. Mike D'Antoni doesn't coach defense. Steve Nash doesn't play defense. He didn't play defense, and he's not going to coach defense, which is okay. Not really, but you see my point. They are offensive-minded coaches. They will be that. They're not changing, and it shows. The Nets are not going to play defense, and that's concerning when it comes to the playoffs. For teams that do play defense, if the Nets ever go cold in a series, it's happened before. I don't think anyone's beating the Nets in a 7-game series. You have 2 of the top 5 players in the world. Yes, James Harden is top 5. You can argue with me, but you're going to be wrong. Speaking of which, it's LeBron, KD, Steph, Harden, or AD, and then Harden, Kawhi, and Giannis. Sorry. Especially after last season in the playoffs, Jesus. But yeah, you see Jared Allen's on the Cavs now, and he is killing them on the boards because they don't have anyone inside to do anything with it. They don't have anyone inside, and the Nets are not. They're not that type of team to where they can just. They can't afford to shoot bad. Like they can't afford to not be on every single night. They can't afford to miss shots because other teams, when they know the Nets don't play defense, and they're going to hit shots all the time. That you see a few nights ago, they struggled with the Magic. The Bucks were getting shots at will. They were scoring at will. But the Nets just had a little more offense. So on nights where they don't have more offense, I'm not going to say it's going to get ugly because they're going to have offense literally 90% of the time. But you need these guys to lock in on defense if you want to win a championship. Because when you play the Lakers, LeBron and AD, if they get stops, you're going to have to get stops right back because the Lakers will get stops. That's how they play. They're defensive first team. You got Frank Vogel is that type. That's a travel, but we're not going to talk about it because it's KD. But Frank Vogel is a defensive head coach. He's a defensive coach first, and then it's offense. So that's one thing the Lakers will do is defend. So they don't worry me when they play the Nets. But they're lethal, man. Kyrie Irving literally looks like he didn't miss a beat from his personal hiatus and his personal problems, and everyone addressed that needs to be addressed. I may make a video on him later, but I'm not gonna talk about it right now. But yeah, Jared Allen again. He was there rim protection. He was there, send everyone into Jared and let Jared block shots, kind of like what the Lakers do with AD. But he's not there anymore, and DeAndre Jordan show ain't finna do it. DeAndre Jordan can't guard a parked car. Sorry, it's just what it is. He can't guard a parked car. So, I mean, the Nets. They're the second best team in the league, and I don't think it's close. That is an offensive foul. But I mean, everyone has their own opinions about it, and I'm just going off what I see. I think the Nets are easily the second best team in the league. I think they're easily. I mean, that's just clear offensive foul to me. I know he stepped in his space, but that's a elbow to the chin. Like, it's hard for me to believe that that's not an offensive foul. But they gave it to him. They got jump ball. It is what it is, whatever. So, they get to the jump ball. Can we get to overtime? Let's get to double overtime. No, it's still right here. Let's go back. So, Jeff Green hits a big three in overtime. I guess that's what Kyrie meant when he said other guys hit big shots or whatever. He meant Jeff Green. That's good situational basketball by Jetty. You don't need a three until you absolutely need it, because if you shoot a three, Jetty Osman, that's what's going to happen right there. But Collin Sexton made probably one of the most athletic plays that you can make. And then Kyrie can come. Yeah. Should have fouled him, idiot. But, whatever. Three ball right in your eye. Look at Kevin Love. Ain't played in 3 years. Might as well just make him a player coach. He ain't going to play. Might as well be Udonis Haslem. Yeah. And let's go back to that last play for a second. And I noticed something on this last play here. And if y'all can see my mouse, there he go again. Look at this. So KD wanted the ball right there on that black spot right there, but Kyrie didn't look at him in time, and he kept getting pushed out, and he ended up catching it outside of that red, white, and blue. Had him to shoot a turnaround three for the win. That's not where he wanted the ball. Now, if he shoots that from that black spot, catch, turn, shoot, that's probably a make, and there's no double overtime. He saves them for the second game in a row. But now you're in overtime, and Collin Sexton got it going now. Can you get a stop? And the answer is no. They're not going to get a stop. And, I mean, that is what it is. You ain't getting no stop, you ain't getting no stop. But he was cooking. Everybody was getting some of that Collin Sexton one-on-one work. Oh, well. KD, you can come, yeah, right there. Look at. I love when benches act crazy like that. That's always fun to see. But hey, Jeff Green, you can get some too. Booyah! Just crazy. Yeah, he was on fire. 20 straight points, 20 straight. That's insane, man. But that's gonna do it. Make sure y'all check out our website, MOGPbrand.com. I'm gonna put it somewhere over here on the screen, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace.